And then also, man, you come in with 1.8 billion views in 2022 without any like real 50 Cent music. What videos were we watching?
I don't know. I think it's when people be tagging me too, when they put, like, if they put my name in front of the video on YouTube,
right?
Like when in the tagline, because a lot of the 50 Cent
take the credit.
Yeah.
Take the
Do
credit.
you think that anything had to do with like the regurgitation of like, man, 50 with Super Bowl? Like, because when Super Bowl went down, everybody like popped up and popped off.
That was big. Like look, Dre, that's Dre too. You see what I'm saying? It's Dre and really M, because he wouldn't do it without me.
Right. How does that come about? You know, because we get, you know, I kind of knew some things low key, but once that Pepsi ad hit and it was like Super Bowl, when did it come about? Like, how did 50 Cent become involved?
Well, I got the call before the ad went out.
Yeah, I hope so.
But look, when I wasn't in the ad,
right?
Because of look, Jay-Z and them was putting it together. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No. I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL has some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. Like, what is the issue?
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and I with M, because like with Nori he had communication. He said, yeah, I talked to the big homie. You saying to Jay, he was telling me, you know, the white boy wouldn't do the truth without 50. Right? And I'm like, that's when I start saying crazy stuff, because I look and I go, oh, that's your big homie, right? And so he imaged himself after a gay painter. The big homie want to look like a gay painter.
A gay painter?
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Oh my God, I think I know where we're going with this.
So now look, what I'm saying to you is, look, when you start looking at, that's not mine, that's theirs, they harbor it, right? But M is looking at the entire legacy.
Yeah.
The whole thing, like with M, Dre, and myself, like I'm a shady aftermath. You see what I'm saying? Like, it do so much G-Unit Records.
Right.
They forget that I'm M and Dre's artist. You see what I'm saying? Like, but that's just the way it was. Like,
were you a part of it? Even like you say, you weren't on the ad, right?
Yeah.
When we saw the initial asset that came out, and you weren't on there, but were you already a part of it?
No, I already had communications with Paul about going to do it, but the ad was coming out that already was shot with.
Okay, gotcha.
With him and everybody else in it. So I'm like, nah, cool. I'll be surprised. Like, it's cool to be surprised.
Right. Yeah, I was surprised too. I remember at rehearsal, I was like, man, what the hell?
I won $20.
Right.
Yeah, me and Louis betted against it, and I was like, 50's gonna show up. Watch.
When nobody, like, when I reach out because I want to see what the complications are. When nobody has any information.
That's so fucking stupid too. Like, if there was really some bullshit going on where they didn't want 50 in it. Like, can you imagine they had 50 on the fucking Super Bowl logo too? You got Dre, Eminem, Snoop, Mary J. Who else was on there? But then add 50 on that bitch too? Like, what? And they want to leave that out because of some bullshit ass beef? Come on, man. Like, you gotta think about the money first, bro. I mean, even though like the Super Bowl show was crazy with whomever they had on it, but to disclude, is that the word? To disclude, is that a word? But to not include 50 on it because you got a problem? What? That's stupid, bro. See? But it's because Eminem's so close to 50 that he fucking pulled him in too. But it is about legacy, bro. Like, you can't have no fucking hip-hop show and not have 50 sitting up there. What the fuck? Are you dumb?
And it only came from that angle. I have to believe that was something that was from that.
Did you and Jay-Z ever have a conversation? Or y'all in different offices as far as like?
We don't need to talk about nothing.
I heard that. Yeah. All right. So when you do get the call, it's a no-brainer for you to do Super Bowl.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And because it's Dre's show, like, you got to pay for that. That was expensive.
Yeah, I know.
And we had to be here 7 days ahead of the show to rehearse it. Like, I was like, I know the words.
Right. Yeah. Hang me upside down, man. I'm good. Hey, man, was it different hanging upside down 20 years later?
Yeah. A little more weight there. Yeah. And it was dangerous. It was rich versus reward. It's like, wait, I'm trying to make a great entrance. You know
right. Whose idea was it to hang you upside down again? Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Right.
And then, after like the second time in rehearsals, I was looking around like, why do I do this?
Right.
I'm so lightheaded.
Hey, man, I was about to say that. Do you come down lightheaded or you're like, man, I got a whole verse to do?
But I gave myself something physical, a physical task to deal with. Because I climbed up, had to jump up. There was no harness or nothing. If I would have fell, I would have just fell. Like a national television.
Oh, man, yeah. You way better than me, bro.
That's like when I went to go do the pitch, like for the Mets.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You are one of the worst. You go down in the Hall of Fame.
I'm sorry.
One of the worst. First pitch.
I wish I would have thought about that before I did it.
Really, the first pitch,
yeah,
and it never goes away.
No, they have a baseball card.
Right, with your pitch?
Yeah, I don't own the photo. I don't own the,
but you own it, you know?
Yeah, like they have a baseball card.
Hey, man, now when you throw a bad pitch, people say, man, he 50'd that.
He 50'd that.
It's 50 and Gary Delabate from Howard Stern. Y'all got
I got to see it. I forgot what it looked like.
Well, that is 50 cents.
Like, you expecting his big, swole, athletic ass to go up there and launch that hole.
Not great. Just a bit outside.
Oh, bro, you gotta have a good sense of humor with that shit, bro. You fucking terrible. Damn, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
The two worst pitches.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. But look at you though.
I'm still. I got other things to hold on to.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How's your relationship with M now? Do y'all talk much?
Yeah, a lot more texting because I'm moving a lot now. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not.
M don't want to do what you're doing as far as like you never talk to M about going out on tour, or at one point when we saw the Super Bowl, we were like, that's the world tour.
Now look, because of the Super Bowl, I got an inquiry about the World Cup.
Oh.
And they had a budget of $9 million for it.
Wait, how much?
$9 million.
Yeah. So it was gonna give. I would have took one big.
Right.
And then the other 8 would have been for him. And then there was the it's still.
He said I would have took one, and the other 8 would have been for M. Like, dog, that whole dynamic is crazy, bro, because 50 and M are like hella close, bro. They're brothers, right? But then for you to be so close to somebody who literally just shits on you as far as the commercial business side of things, bro, like the public appeal that he's going to take 90% of the fucking budget, bro. And you being 50, bro. You 50. Like, you not fucking Flow Rider or some shit, bro. Like, you're 50. You're 50, bro. And you only gonna get $1 million from a $9 million budget. The other 8 going to Eminem because of his impact on hip hop, bro. That's crazy.
Then the other 8 would have been for him. And then there was the it's still for a one-off. I'm just saying, if you would do a one-off show, maybe you would do the biggest live sporting event in the world.
Did you talk to M about it?
Yeah, I called, talked to Paul and everybody around him.
They killed it on the Vine?
Well, yeah, it's like, he's not going to do it. He's not going to move.
So it didn't even get to M?
Not with Paul.
With Paul Rosenberg?
Yeah. And
Paul, no?
Yeah, like, he's not going to do it.
Why wouldn't he?
Else, like, I want to I'm going to bring his 8 Mile to television.
Oh.
Yeah,
Does he know that?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
How far along in the process are you guys of that?
We're in motion. Yeah.
Really? So 8 Mile, the TV show.
Yeah.
That's
Series.
dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be big. I'm working.
Bruh, the 8 Mile TV show, bro. Like, 8 Mile has such a fucking impact. I fucked with 8 Mile before I even fucked with Eminem, bro. So I knew it. That show was gonna fucking take over, bro. 50, Eminem, but the internet gonna shut down. Whatever fucking platform they use gonna shut the shit down, bro. So you got if you have Eminem in there, goddamn rapping and shit too. I'd imagine they both gonna be behind the scenes, bro. But you got Eminem and 50 doing cameos and shit, bringing back 8 Mile to life. And like, yeah, it can't be Eminem. He's too old now to play B Rabbit. It had to be some other white boy. playing B Rabbit. But just to have 8 Mile on the show, bro, the world gonna stop for that shit.
Okay. I'm not gonna keep. I ain't got no duds.
Right, I know.
I ain't got no duds. Talk your shit, boy.
I'm working. I'm not gonna.
I ain't got no.
I ain't got no duds.
Right, I know.
I'm batting 100. Batting 100.
8 Mile. Whose idea is that? Like, do you have to convince M? Because
That's
8 Mile
hard.
is a classic.
No, I think it should be there for its legacy because if you don't see, it's important to me that they understand it. You know what I mean? Like when Stout would say the tanning of America because America's listening to black music, right? And it's really the culture losing its color for everybody to feel like they can enjoy it and appreciate it because they see someone who's accepted and respected on the whole. It makes them a part of it also. You know what I'm saying? And then you start to have all of you see the new artists, you see the new guys pop out all the time and they're talented.
When you talk about an 8 Mile TV show, and we seen 8 Mile, and it was like, it was a piece where, pretty much the same age. This you didn't see a lot of backstory. You don't know what really happened in the future. Where does this 8 Mile TV show in your head? Does it start with a young Eminem? Have you thought that much about it?
Yeah, I thought about it. It's a modern version. It's like think Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Right.
The new version of.
Yeah, I'm thinking they got somebody else playing him. They got to.
So I want to be able to show it and offer a lot more details. Things that you would say in an interview or different things that you've already used that you put out there and stuff like that. You'll see those things kind of surface in the temperament of the characters.
Man, I can't wait to see that. And the one thing with you, man, you execute.
You don't fuck around.
You know what I'm saying?
Get it done.
Yeah. You execute. So I can't.
I'm gonna do Snoop's story too, even though we paused on it because of Stars, because I was having issues with them over there.
Right.
At the time, so I paused on Murder Was the Case, but I think Snoop is if the old Dre.
Dog, 50 out here turning into a goddamn Steven Spielberg, goddamn James Cameron on them, bro. Cause this shit be flawless, dog. Like this fool get rich or die trying faced ass motherfucker out here just putting together quality fucking series and shit.
Child works. Why wouldn't Murder Was the Case work at this point?
Oh my God, bro.
Ah man, this fucking interview was hard, bro. You watch this shit all goddamn day, man. 8 Mile though. I'm out.